If you were to ask any player who's been involved in the Arsenal community this one question, it would probably spark multiple arguments and cause an online war. Who is the best Arsenal player? It sounds weird, but yet very true. Arsenal is an insanely competitive game, and as these types of games go, the communities love comparing players. One of these individuals, whom is considered by many, quote, the best Arsenal player, would be Caslers. It was quite obvious that Caslers was a godlike player. Many called him, quote, of a different breed, and majority of the people actually regarded him as the best player, even over bigger names like TanqR. Now, take a guess. Answer this question for me. How do you think Caslers got so good? No, it wasn't through aim training. That can definitely be seen from his Aim Stars video. No, it wasn't from countless hours of playing Arsenal either. It was from CSGO. Okay, you may be thinking, are you discrediting the fact that CSGO pros are literal gods compared to Arsenal players? And no, I'm not saying that, but it's just that many mechanics of FPS games differ vastly compared to Arsenal. Heck, I can win 90% of Arsenal rounds I play, but can't even get a proper shot in Strucid or Bad Business. The fact that Caslers is a CSGO pro definitely moves over to Arsenal, but it has a vast difference in terms of gameplay mechanics, and he definitely should have performed much worse than he did when playing Arsenal. Despite this, people still treated him as the best player in the game, and many people believed wholeheartedly so, causing Caslers to gain an insane amount of respect from the community. Until the truth spilled out, one by one.
Is that clear?
So, what's happening here? It seems like Caslers has been accused of many ridiculous and maybe even outrageous acts. It seems hard to believe any of this is true, but if we look a little deeper, all will be revealed. Okay, it looks like he's been accused of hacking. No big deal, right? He probably gets that all the time. Okay, scamming? Maybe the evidence is fake. This can't be true, can it? Racism? Caslers is being accused of many prosperous acts, so let's look into and analyze the evidence. First and foremost, the biggest infraction he is said to have is performed is hacking. He has been accused of extended hitbox and trigger bot by a YouTube channel named Light. Keep in mind that Light never uploaded any video before this one, which is a clear sign that he or she was not in for the clout gained from this video. Light starts by accusing Caslers of trigger botting, then showing some very sketchy clips that could definitely pass off as trigger bot if inspected closely. Take a look at the most notable ones. Now, the like to dislike ratio on this video in the comments section definitely shows that the community has not responded well to this accusation, many making multiple excuses as to why Chaseroony is a legitimate player. I believe all of this is utter rubbish though, and in the next moments, I'll tell you why. Many of the clips shown by Light shows Chaseroony's inhumane reaction time that has been disproven and held up to factors like luck. Although some of these clips could have definitely been held up to luck, there are many clips I believe to have shown proper trigger bot. I will not be showing or going in detail with the suspicious clips though, but rather focus more on his aim stars clips. Watching the clips, he very obviously has much slower hand movements compared to most good players. Even after this video was released, many players started spamming Truth Behind the Lies Discord server talking about how blatant the trigger bot was. Even Truth himself weighed in on the situation. I find it surprising how quickly Chaseroony can click when his crosshair is on a player, given that his hand movements are pretty slow compared to the average pro players. Now, it's fine if you don't believe a word of anything I've said. All the evidence till now is debatable, but I've saved the best for last. In a clip from Wakey's video, level 400 gets banned. You can clearly hear and see him confirm that Chaseroony is a hacker. In the clip, he literally says this.
I showed it to Castlers and the other mods. Castlers thinks it's silent name, and I'm gonna go ahead and trust Castlers' word on that for obvious reasons.
This means he knows that Chaseroony is a hacker, and that's why he would trust Chaseroony in the first place. The quote obvious reasons he states in the video is that Chaseroony is also a hacker, which would allow him to spot what hacks people are using more easily. This is undeniable proof of Chaseroony's hacks, literally confirmed by an Arsenal moderator. I know it comes as a shock to many, but there is no way you can deny that he exploits after hearing what Wake said. This may also be the reason he has not uploaded in over 6 months, around the same time Light's video was posted. Also, I know you may be thinking, Chaseroony didn't upload for a whole month before he got exposed, so that can't be the reason he's not uploading. Well, bear in mind that his upload schedule wasn't the best, and would frequently have long intervals between uploads, sometimes going up to 3 or 4 months. Now, that we have the accusations out of the way, let's move on to the next misdemeanor, performed by the one and only. Many other individuals from ROLVE have partaken in the same incident, but for now, let's focus on Chaseroony. Light exposes Chaseroony for scamming players in ROLVE games, with video and photo evidence of Chaseroony banning completely innocent players in exchange for money to unban them. Let's take a look at the overwhelmingly insane amount of evidence. It is possible that many of these could have been inspect elemented, but with many of these it seems very real, and even if not, there is still video evidence which can't even be faked. Despite all of this proof, I do not believe there is a substantial amount of evidence of the next accusation towards Chaseroony. Light mentioned how Chaseroony was a racist, but that may be true given the amount of things he has done wrong already, but there just isn't enough proof to confirm it. The only evidence were 2 screenshots of him saying racist phrases, but these can be easily faked, and I don't believe he should be held accountable for such lackluster evidence, because as the phrase goes, innocent until proven guilty. I want you to think as to why Chaseroony has not made an official statement about the situation. Why has not a single ROLVE moderator said a word about the situation? Think about every Arsenal YouTuber you can think of. Tell me, which of them made a video or even mentioned about the situation? That's right, none. The reason for this is obvious. Since many dramas usually get blown up when many big YouTubers make videos on it, I'm guessing ROLVE decided to reach out and command YouTubers to keep quiet on the situation. This is evident when you can clearly see Truth make a Discord announcement about Chaseroony's legitimacy, but eventually does not act on the situation or make a video on him despite the truth being out. It is highly suggestible that ROLVE reached out to Truth and specifically told him not to blow the situation up. This is also the reason why ROLVE has not made any official announcements on the situation, or even at least try to defend Castler's wrongdoings. After being confronted by Light's friend, it is confirmed that the situation was quote solved internally, but I doubt this is the case, for all they did to act on the situation was retire a member of ROLVE who had little involvement. I feel like this just shows how scummy some people, or a group of people can be, and how people will manipulate the respect given to them just to earn some extra money or clout. Honestly, I feel that ROLVE should seriously take responsibility and accountability for their actions, not just hide the truth from their fanbase and community. It's insane how even after getting exposed, Castlers never decided to take accountability or apologize, but he just decided to go dark and carry on his jolly way. It's honestly some of the most disgusting behavior I've seen from such a respected member of a big community, and just goes on to show the lengths people will go for fame, clout, and money. I just hope no other developers or influencers follow in his footsteps or fall victim to the same sticky fate. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Take me to the place that no one knows, where the breeze come and go by the tree